Raindrops tremble on the surface of a dark and empty lane, breaking through the autumn silence with the whisper of the rain. Every ripple on the pavement brings a memory into view, and for one unguarded moment I can almost look at you. We were laughing in the warmth of June, underneath the silver moon. We believed the night would hold us, and the morning came too soon. But the water cannot keep you. Every image bends and moves. What was once so clear between us breaks in pieces, cold and blue. Quiet circles start to widen, chasing shadows we once knew, carrying the ghost of yesterday, until the rain comes pouring through. Here in the puddle where our old love lies, your face appears, then breaks beneath the light. I try to hold the picture bright and clear, but it dissolves and leaves me standing here. The water dances, then the vision dies, just like the promise that was in your eyes. Every circle that expands and breaks becomes another breath my lonely heart must take. Walking slowly past the neon, looking for a place to hide. Every drop that strikes the pavement sounds like footsteps by my side. I can see us in the distance, hand in hand beneath the rain, but the street no longer carries any trace of us again. Here in the puddle where our old love lies, your face appears, then breaks beneath the light. I try to hold the picture bright and clear, but it dissolves and leaves me standing here. The water dances, then the vision dies, just like the promise that was in your eyes. Every circle that expands and breaks becomes another breath my lonely heart must take. Why must the water be so clear to show me everything I held so dear, only to steal it with a single drop and leave me where the memories stop? Here in the puddle where our old love lies, just like the promise that was in your eyes. Every circle that expands and breaks becomes another breath my lonely heart must take. Nothing left but cold and shining stone, and quiet circles moving on. Only ripples underneath the light, and you not coming home tonight. Footsteps echo on the wet street outside. There is nowhere for a broken heart to hide. People hurry under canopies of blue, never knowing I am searching here for you. Every dark umbrella passing by moves beneath the weeping city sky. For a second, hope awakens in this place as I search for the familiar shape of your face. Every click and every tap upon the ground carries hope without a single sound. I turn around with foolish, fragile grace, only to find another stranger's face. Not a single step is slowing down in this busy, cold, indifferent town. They keep moving in their hurried rush, leaving me behind within the hush. No one stops to ask me why I stay in the pouring rain of yesterday. They continue down their chosen track, and they never, ever look back. Yellow, crimson umbrellas fill the crowd, looking distant, yet they feel so loud. I stand uncovered in the freezing air, with a wild and desperate kind of stare. The world keeps turning underneath the night, while every passing shadow leaves my sight. Still I wait beneath the street lamp glow for the footsteps that I used to know. Not a single step is slowing down in this busy, cold, indifferent town. They keep moving in their hurried rush, leaving me behind within the hush. No one stops to ask me why I stay in the pouring rain of yesterday. They continue down their chosen track, and they never, ever look back. I would wait 1,000 years or more on this cold and unforgiving shore, just to see your shadow turn my way, with the words I always wished you'd say. Not a single step is slowing down in this busy, cold, indifferent town. They keep moving in their stay in the pouring rain of yesterday. They continue down their chosen track, and they never, ever look back. The street grows quiet as the hour grows late, and I am still beside the iron gate. Only rain beneath the street lamp glow, and the footsteps that I used to know. Underneath a neon sign that flickers low, I stand where heavy winter breezes blow. A silent name is rising in my throat, like a paper ship that never learned to float. I wanna send it burning through the dark and find one flame inside this dying spark. But the air is heavy and my lips are sealed, and some of our deepest wounds are never healed. It rises high but never reaches sound, and falls like broken glass upon the ground. It stays inside where all the shadows creep, while the sleepless city settles into sleep. Your name is hidden underneath my chest, breaking slowly where my heart once rested, turning every memory into stone, leaving me to bear the weight alone. I try to speak, but every sound is gone, lost within the hours before the dawn. Every letter turns to ash and gray as the quiet night keeps washing us away. I stare into the empty space beside my coat, remembering the letters that we never wrote. Every syllable is crowded in my breath, holding on against a cold and lonely death. All the words we never dared to say circle through my tired mind each day. They settle deep beneath the skin and bone, like a secret I was meant to keep alone. Your name's hidden underneath my chest, breaking slowly where my heart once rested, turning every memory into stone, leaving me to bear the weight alone. I try to speak, but every sound is gone, lost within the hours before the dawn. Every letter turns to ash and gray as the quiet night keeps washing us away. Could I breathe your name just once tonight? Would it make this heavy burden light, or would it fall like glass upon the floor and leave me even lonelier than before? Your name is hidden underneath my chest, breaking slowly where my heart once rested, turning every memory into stone, leaving me to bear the weight alone. I try to speak, but every sound is gone, lost within the hours before the dawn. Every letter turns to ash and gray as the quiet night keeps washing us away. Just a murmur in is key. Looking down into a broken mirror, lying on the rain-soaked street, where the muddy water and the oil in the pale streetlight meet. I can see a twisted version of the sadness in my eyes, underneath the low and heavy clouds that cover up the sky. For a moment your soft shadow rises underneath the rain, then a single falling raindrop breaks your image once again. It only takes a moment to erase the gentle reflection of your face, one small touch upon the water skin, and all the breaking starts again. Shattered reflections on the ground scatter without making any sound. Every beautiful memory we made starts to tremble, flicker and fade. I try to place the picture back again, but nothing stays beneath the moving rain, only cold water turning in the wind, and the lonely truth of how our story ended. We once watched our reflections in the lake, planning every journey we would take. Now I'm staring at a puddle in the dark, searching for one small and hopeful spark. But the ripples keep on breaking up the view, showing me the bitter truth of you. You are gone and no reflection stays, it simply disappears beneath the rain. Shattered reflections on the ground scatter without making any sound. Every beautiful memory we made starts to tremble, flicker and fade. I try to place the picture back again, but nothing stays beneath the moving rain, only cold water turning in the wind, and the lonely truth of how our story ended. Maybe the water is only trying to be kind by erasing everything you left behind, but my stubborn heart still longs to see the way you used to look at me. Shattered reflections on the ground scatter without making any sound. Every beautiful memory we made starts to tremble, flicker and fade. I try to place the picture back again, but nothing stays beneath the moving rain, only cold water turning in the wind, and the lonely truth of how our story ended. The surface clears, but you are gone. The cold street lights keep shining on, nothing but water over stone, and me still standing here alone. Cold wind cuts beneath the coat I wear, pulling through my wet and tangled hair. But the winter air is not the thing that keeps my wounded heart from taking wing. Deep inside my chest, an iron hand tightens like an unforgiving band. Every word we never dared to say turns into a weight I cannot push away. I bow my head toward the concrete floor, unable to carry this anymore. My knees are weak and every breath is short in this dark and lonely outer court. There is a weight inside my chest, burning through the memories I kept. I fall beneath the cold and stormy blast, clinging to the wreckage of our past. It is a pressure I cannot release, stealing every moment of my peace, leaving me here broken on my knees, begging for a little room to breathe. People pass me, but I do not care. Lost inside the center of despair, the crushing silence at my very core is something I cannot ignore. It feels like fingers closing round my heart, pulling every living piece apart. I close my eyes and let the sorrow grow more than any other soul should know. There is a weight inside my chest, burning through the memories I kept. I fall beneath the cold and stormy blast, clinging to the wreckage of our past. It is a pressure I cannot release, stealing every moment of my peace, leaving me here broken on my knees, begging for a little room to breathe. How did love become an iron band, tightened by an unseen ruthless hand, taking every breath I need to speak, making even stronger hearts grow weak. There is a weight inside my chest, burning through the memories I kept. I fall beneath the cold and stormy blast, clinging to the wreckage of our past. It is a pressure I cannot release, stealing every moment of my peace, leaving me here broken on my knees, begging for a little room to breathe. I slowly rise as all the pressure fades into the dark and smoky shades, but the bruise remains beneath the bone, and I am still so very much alone. The water gathers round my shoes, with nothing more for me to lose. I feel a warmth against my frozen cheek, while all above is cold and gray and bleak. Is it the rain descending from the sky, or one last tear I never meant to cry? They meet together on my trembling skin, and I cannot tell where either one begins. It travels slowly down my weary face, a salty trace of love I cannot replace, then disappears into the waiting ground. Without a word, without a single sound, liquid shadows fall into the street where the rain and broken memories meet. I cannot tell the teardrops from the rain, they both return with exactly the same pain, washing off the makeup and the pride, leaving nowhere for my heart to hide. Just a lonely figure in the alleyway, waiting for the darkness to become the day. I remember how you used to dry my eyes while holding me with beautiful little eyes. Now there is no one here to touch my face in this cold and rain-soaked empty place. The sky is crying and I am crying too. Perhaps the clouds are grieving over you. The pavement drinks our sorrow from the past and hides the final traces of us fast. Liquid shadows fall into the street where the rain and broken memories meet. I cannot tell the teardrops from the rain, they both return with exactly the same pain, washing off the makeup and the pride, leaving nowhere for my heart to hide. Just a lonely figure in the alleyway, waiting for the darkness to become the day. If the clouds can empty out their souls, maybe I can find a way to become whole. But the rain keeps falling through the night, and my eyes keep mourning what was never right. Liquid shadows falling to the street where the rain and broken memories meet. I cannot tell the teardrops from the rain, they both return with exactly the same pain, washing off the makeup and the pride, leaving nowhere for my heart to hide. Just a lonely figure in the alleyway, waiting for the darkness to become the day. Let it rain and let it pour tonight until the morning brings a little light. Let the water carry grief away and leave me one more chance for a brighter day. inside the hollow spaces of my chest, where all the heavy memories come to rest. I feel a quiet earthquake start to grow in every place that used to hold you close. Your name is like a song I cannot sing, a heavy, long forgotten wedding ring. It trembles in my throat but will not leave, tearing through the heart beneath my sleeve. I keep my silence like a fragile shield, believing all these fractures might be healed. But underneath the calm that people see, a hidden sound keeps breaking quietly. It is a silent resonance in my bones, a heavy song that plays for me alone. The chords are aching and the tempo slow as I watch the final embers lose their glow. I cannot speak the words I should have said, so I watch you walk away instead, with a quiet collapse inside of me and the broken promise I could never keep. I search for language strong enough to show the depth of all the pain you will not know. But every vowel turns to weight and lead, gathering inside my tired head. I swallow hard and push the feeling down in this loud and indifferent town. But every piece continues falling through, like all the broken parts of me and you. It is a silent resonance in my bones, a heavy song that plays for me alone. The chords are aching and the tempo slow as I watch the final embers lose their glow. I cannot speak the words I should have said, so I watch you walk away instead, with a quiet collapse inside of me and the broken promise I could never keep. If my heart could make a louder sound, would you stop and slowly turn around? Or is this silence all we have to share in the cold and empty city air? It is a silent resonance in my bones, a heavy song that plays for me alone. The chords are aching and the tempo slow as I watch the final embers lose their glow. I cannot speak the words I should have said, so I watch you walk away instead, with a quiet collapse inside of me and the broken promise I could never keep. Let the final music fade into the dark, without a flame and without a spark, only one soft vibration in the air, and the ghost of you still standing there. Shadows stretch beneath the street lamp glow As the evening traffic starts to slow, I stand beside the corner of the block, counting every movement of the clock. Couples pass me walking hand in hand, living in a world I cannot understand. Every passing sound makes my heart rise, but no familiar face meets my eyes. Every footstep makes me turn around, hoping you are somewhere in the crowd. But the footsteps only pass me by. Underneath the dark and heavy sky, the city never stops for a lonely soul. It keeps moving on beyond control. People hurry past with eyes ahead, leaving all my hopes among the dead. No one pauses at my quiet cry. They let another lonely hour go by. I am just a shadow in the rain, left behind with all this bitter pain. Headlights cut like silver through the dark as I search for one familiar spark. Every car goes rushing down the street, leaving only cold around my feet. I am invisible to passing eyes underneath these dark and weeping skies. Everyone has somewhere they must be, but there is no one waiting here for me. The city never stops for a lonely soul. It keeps moving on beyond control. People hurry past with eyes ahead, leaving all my hopes among the dead. No one pauses at my quiet cry. They let another lonely hour go by. I am just a shadow in the rain, left behind with all this bitter pain. Would it matter if I disappeared into all the darkness I have feared? Would the city keep its steady pace without a single memory of my face? The city never stops for a lonely soul. It keeps moving on beyond control. People hurry past with eyes ahead, leaving all my hopes among the dead. No one pauses at my quiet cry. They let another lonely hour go by. I am just a shadow in the rain, left behind with all this bitter pain. The final bus is leaving from the square, and cold wind moves through empty air. Only one deserted street below, and the footsteps that I used to know. Deep within the corners, memories hide. I feel a sudden movement deep inside. Everything I built begins to tilt. Underneath the crushing weight of guilt, walls are breaking, falling to the floor, and I cannot find the handle of the door. I am trapped inside a house of cards tonight, with no way to place the broken pieces right. It started with a whisper of your name and grew into a wild and hungry flame. Now there is nothing left for me to save from this deep and lonely silent grave. Everything is collapsing inside, with nowhere left for my heart to hide. The pillars shatter and the ceiling falls, and silence moves throughout the empty halls. I am a ruin underneath the dark, without a single living hopeful spark. Only the rubble of the love we knew, and the heavy, bitter truth of you. I try to hold the beams above my head, but every part of what we built is dead. The weight of something founded on the sand is far too much for two exhausted hands. The structure falls with one resounding cry, burying the dreams we left behind. I close my eyes and let the debris fall until there is nothing left at all. Everything is collapsing inside, with nowhere left for my heart to hide. The pillars shatter and the ceiling falls, and silence moves throughout the empty halls. I am a ruin underneath the dark, without a single living hopeful spark. Only the rubble of the love we knew, and the heavy, bitter truth of you. Maybe every ruin leaves a place where something new can slowly take its shape, but the dust is thick, I cannot see the light in this long and unforgiving night. Everything is collapsing inside, with nowhere left for my heart to hide. The pillars shatter and the ceiling falls, and silence moves throughout the empty halls. I am a ruin underneath the dark, without a single living hopeful spark. Only the rubble of the love we knew, and the heavy, bitter truth of you. Nothing left but dust upon the floor, and the silence of an open door. I remain within the empty space, with the memory of your fading face. bending low beneath the heavy breeze, feeling as though I could fall to my knees. Cold drops gather slowly on my face in this dark and lonely rain-soaked place. They travel softly underneath my eyes, falling from the dark and weeping skies, gathering beneath my trembling chin, until I cannot tell where tears begin. Is it only rain or only grief that brings this cold and temporary relief? It reaches down into the waiting ground without a word or any lonely sound. This is where my tears meet the rain, where the sky and I release the same pain. They gather on my face and fall as one, mourning all the love that has been done. I hold my hands against the freezing air, surrounded by a deep and empty despair. Nothing left but cold and shining stone, and the knowledge that I stand alone. I remember how your fingers traced every gentle contour of my face. Now there is only cold and biting rain, trying to wash away the lasting pain. Water travels down the concrete floor where our hopeful dreams live no more. I let the evening carry grief away while waiting for the first light of the day. This is where my tears meet the rain, where the sky and I release the same pain. They gather on my face and fall as one, mourning all the love that has been done. I hold my hands against the freezing air, surrounded by a deep and empty despair. Nothing left but cold and shining stone, and the knowledge that I stand alone. If the rain could wash away the past, maybe I could find some peace at last. But every drop only seems to show everything I had to let you go. This is where my tears meet the rain, where the sky and I release the same pain. They gather on my face and fall as one, mourning all the love that softens as the morning nears, but I am still surrounded by my tears. Just a lonely figure in the street lamp glow, with the footsteps that I used to know. Swirling colors on the rain-soaked street, where the water and the shadows meet. I see a portrait of a happier time, when your gentle hand was holding mine. But the image is so fragile and thin, and the quiet changes slowly begin. Every raindrop makes a trembling ring, and shatters one more precious summer dream. The puddles whisper secrets in the dark, searching for a small and hopeful spark. But they only speak of what is gone in the lonely hours before the dawn. Whispering puddles on the cold, wet ground make a sweet and melancholy sound. They show me the face I long to see, then slowly take it far away from me. I try to hold the reflection clear, but it disappears and leaves me here, standing alone in the pouring rain, with all this quiet and enduring pain. We used to leap across these silver pools, laughing like a pair of happy fools. Now I stand and watch them with a sigh, beneath the dark and softly weeping sky. They hold the memory of your embrace in this empty, rain-forgotten place. But they cannot keep the picture true. Every ripple breaks the thought of you. Whispering puddles on the cold, wet ground make a sweet and melancholy sound. They show me the face I long to see, then slowly take it far away from me. I try to hold the reflection clear, but it disappears and leaves me here, standing alone in the pouring rain, with all this quiet and enduring pain. Maybe the water is the only friend I have, cooling every wound the memory left. hurts to watch your image fade with the final light of another day. Whispering puddles on the cold, wet ground make a distant, melancholy sound. They show me the love I used to know, then scatter it wherever cold winds blow. I reach to touch the reflection clear, but it dissolves and leaves me here, standing alone in the pouring rain, still calling softly your forgotten name. The surface becomes quiet once again, but nothing in my heart has reached an end. Only dark water beside the door, and you are not here anymore. Heavy words weigh down my quiet tongue, like a song that never could be sung. Your name is resting at the very edge of a high and unforgiving ledge. I wanna cry it out into the night and make this heavy burden feel less tight. But every letter burns beneath my touch, and I still love you far too much. It waits behind the guarded gate of teeth, with all the sorrow hidden underneath. I swallow hard to keep the secret safe from this cold and unforgiving place. Your name is locked inside my dry throat, like a paper ship that cannot float. It is a silent pressure in my chest that never lets my weary heart find rest. I try to speak, but every sound is gone, lost in the hours before the dawn. It falls apart and disappears too deep, with all the promises we could not keep. I see your shadow on the bedroom wall, and almost hear your soft and distant call. But when I try to answer back to you, there is nothing that my voice can do. The syllables are frozen in the cold, like a final story never told. They turn to ashes in my quiet mouth, while winter winds move slowly from the south. Your name is locked inside my dry throat, pressure in my chest that never lets my weary heart find rest. I try to speak, but every sound is gone, lost in the hours before the dawn. It falls apart and disappears too deep, with all the promises we could not keep. If I could say it only one more time, would it sound like some forgotten chime? Or would it break the fragile peace I found and bring my world collapsing to the ground? Your name is locked inside my aching throat, like a final letter never wrote. It is the quiet weight inside my chest, the one old wound that never learned to rest. I try to speak, but every sound is gone, carried through the darkness before dawn. It falls into the silence, cold and deep, beside the promises we could not keep. Just a quiet humming in the dark, without a single living spark. Your name remains beneath my tongue, the final song I never sung. Plastic umbrellas open in the rain, as strangers hurry down the street again. I watch them disappear from where I stand, in this cold and rain-forgotten land. Their footsteps make a quiet, measured beat across the surface of the empty street, but none of them are turning back for me, and there is nothing left for me to see. I listen closely as the sounds grow faint, while water gathers by the window pane, still hoping for a miracle tonight, beneath the dim and yellow street lamp light. Your footsteps are vanishing into the dark, leaving me without a single spark. I watch your shadow dissolve into the rain, while every fading step repeats my pain. Not a single stranger stops to see what this loneliness has done to me. They walk away toward a warm footsteps were light and always matched with mine. Beneath the silver moonlight's quiet shine, now there is only an indifferent crowd whose distant conversation feels too loud. They disappear into the foggy night and leave me standing in the fading light. Your footsteps are vanishing into the dark, leaving me without a single spark. I watch your shadow dissolve into the rain, while every fading step repeats my pain. Not a single stranger stops to see what this loneliness has done to me. They walk away toward a warm embrace and leave me in this empty, rain-soaked place. If I could follow every step you made, would it lead me where the lights do not fade? Or would I find another empty door on this cold and unforgiving street once more? Your footsteps are vanishing into the dark, taking every final hopeful spark. I watch the last reflection lose its shape, and know there is no path by which to escape. Not a single stranger stops to see what you're leaving has awakened inside me. They disappear toward another place and leave me with the rain upon my face. The street grows silent as the night turns old, and every breath of air is sharp and cold. Nothing but the water on the stone, and the steps that left me here alone. Sudden pressure closes on my chest, stealing every breath and every rest. A sharpened ache runs underneath my skin as all the grief I buried wakes again. I bend until I meet the cold, wet ground, too weak to stand while rain falls all around. The pain weighs heavy like a hand of lead, filling every corner of my head. I bow beneath the unforgiving wind, remembering where all our wounds began. My knees grow weak, I barely breathe, while restless shadows gather underneath. I am just a bad silhouette without a single warm or hopeful spark, holding to my knees beside the street, while the freezing rain surrounds my because I know I am alone. People pass me, but I do not care. Let them turn and let them stop and stare. They cannot see the pressure on my heart or feel my fragile world being torn apart. It is a weight that I cannot defeat, pulling every trace of warmth from me. I let the rain run slowly down my face in this dark and lonely flooded place. I am just a bad silhouette in the dark, without a single warm or hopeful spark, holding to my knees beside the street, while the freezing rain surrounds my feet. This aching heart is far too much to bear. Inside this absolute and deep despair, I fold against the cold and solid stone, and weep because I know I am alone. How did love become this heavy chain, turning every memory into pain? It brings me trembling to the dirty ground, knowing you will never turn around. I am just a bad silhouette in the dark, far beyond the reach of any spark, clinging to the night beside the street, as the rain keeps gathering at my feet. This broken heart is far too much to bear. Inside this bottomless and deep despair, I fall beneath the lonely street lamp glow, and mourn the footsteps I once used to know. I slowly try to stand once more, still shaking beside the empty door, just a lonely figure in the fading glow, listening for steps that never show. Water droplets trace the window glass as I watch the heavy hours pass. I hear the music of the falling rain, playing out a symphony of pain. Every drop becomes a tender note, drifting where the cold night breezes float. It sings of all the things we used to be before you walked away from me. The rhythm is so steady and so slow, like the quiet tears that start to flow. It fills the room with one familiar sound as the water gathers on the ground. It is only echoes of the falling rain, trying to wash away this bitter pain. It plays the song of what we used to know, before we had to let each other go. I sit and listen in the quiet dark, without a single warm and hopeful spark. Only water tapping on the pane, and the heavy echoes of the rain. I remember how we loved this sound, wrapped in warmth while rain fell all around. Now it feels like one cold, heavy shroud, closing over me like a storm cloud. It whispers of the promises you made before our summer light began to fade. Now nothing waits beyond the window stone, but the truth that I am here alone. It is only echoes of the falling rain, trying to wash away this bitter pain. It plays the song of what we used to know, before we had to let each other go. I sit and listen in the quiet dark, without a single warm and hopeful spark. Only water tapping on the pane, and the heavy echoes of the rain. If the rain could say the words I need to hear, would it make the lonely future clear? Or would it only carry back the past, and remind me why our love could never last? It is only echoes of the falling rain, too soft to wash away this lasting pain. It plays the final song we used to know, from a distant life we had to let go. I sit and listen as the night grows pale, while the rain keeps telling our old tale. Only water trembling on the pane, and the fading echoes of the rain. The storm moves on as morning slowly clears, but I am still surrounded by my tears. Only wet glass and the street lamp glow, and the footsteps that I